So we're back out for a one-night stop for bike packing, and we're going to do something slightly different today. We're going to give you a sort of like a guide to how we do it. So stay tuned, see what happens. That way. So for these sort of one-night camping adventures that we do, we kind of just head in a direction and look for a campsite en route. Usually give them a call and ask them if they've got space. And usually if you're on a bike and there's only two of you and you ain't got any cars, they're usually quite accommodating for bikes. As you've seen in previous videos, we just tend to eat. Lewis likes to take photos. So it's just a relaxed atmosphere as we're riding along. Sometimes you pick a route that takes you straight into a really strong headwind, which isn't that fun at all.
It's windy in this headwind, isn't it?
I don't think you can hear me. And then you get some bits on the route that the wind's helping you along, which is blissful. Sometimes you get cool gravel tracks like this, or like this. There you go, look, see what I mean, more photos. But when the view's like this, I suppose you kind of have to. There's no fancy GoPros or anything, we just film on our phones. That's why sometimes the quality's lacking, but it's an easy way to do it.
This is how we get the shots most of the time.
Yeah. Another vital bit of equipment I think that you need if you're going bikepacking, especially if you want to record it or take plenty of photos and things, is a power bank. Make sure it's fully charged up as well. The amount of times we're riding along and you get overtaken by cyclists on their bikes that weigh less than a pencil. I'm doing it in my Etnies skateboard shoes that I've had for about 15 years. And if you look at the state of them, and I mean, they're still going really strong. It's all about finding nice places to stop and eat. Found a bench in a nice village.
Sorry, I was totally in my own world. I didn't
Lewis
even realise you had the camera out. That was rude, wasn't it?
All about the food. One of my favourite things about bikepacking is if you were driving past this and you were in the car, the road's literally just there, about 5 metres away from me. You would never even notice that this was here. And it's just a cool spot. It smells so good as well. I love a forest smell. One of the things you've got to be aware of when you're packing for your bikepacking adventure is you've got to take in all kinds of accounts of the weather. Being in the UK, it could be 25 degrees, shorts and t-shirt, and 10 minutes later you're wearing your raincoats and your windproofs. Pretty much like we've done today. So on the bike I've got two panniers. That's got sleeping bag, sleeping mat, and the other one's got all my clothes in, and there's pockets on the side here. They've got the bike tools in and all the power banks for the phones and things. I've got my tent hooked up on the back. I tried out a new tent, so I'm going to review it in the video, see how it is. It's a 2-man tent. Normally I have a 1-man with a Vango. I can't remember if it's a Vango or something. In here, this is where I keep all my food. That's where I keep my essentials like my phone and my wallet, my car keys, and in the front I've got whichever drink I decide I want at that time. I'll talk us through yours.
So all my sleeping stuff goes in this one, so tent, sleeping bag, sleeping mat, and then in the front is just like things I need to get to quickly, so like head torch, stuff like that. Snacks in that one, so I can get to them on the bike. All my toiletries in that one. There's clothes in the rear, and then this is like an assortment of like gloves, wallet, power bank, etc, etc.
Food storage.
Food if I pick something up from the shop, or I can use that to double up as well. I always try and leave with a little bit of space in each bag, so that when I get to the shops I can then put the stuff in the bags as we're going.
We were talking about clothing. Lewis comes prepared. His waterproofs on, his shorts on, but then he's got his old man socks on with flip-flops.
Sandals.
Sandals, sorry.
Proper sandals.
Proper granddad sandals. He brings the dancing. We're all about the food.
Always. We should just start doing food reviews.
Just bikepacking food reviews.
Yeah, bikepacking, just pure bikepacking and food.
Yeah. There you go. I told you bikepacking's all about the food, especially when you're in York.
We've got Yorkshire puds.
So we've been on the go for about 6 hours today, and we've finally made it to the campsite. There's no better feeling either. And we've used this one before, and it's an awesome campsite. Look at those views there. So I'm pitching my new tent. It's an OX something. I don't think I can pronounce the name, or I can't remember what it is. Is it?
It says it on the back. On the back by your bike. It's a Fox 2.
Oh, there you go. It's a Fox 2. Lewis was right. It is indeed a Fox 2 V2. I'm going to guess what that means anyway. It took a bit of faffing around to get it up because I didn't read any instructions. So after a little bit of faffing, I managed to get the tent up. I didn't read the instructions, so it took me longer than it should have done. But I'm very pleased at the moment. It's very spacious inside as well. There's Lewis enjoying his one-man tent. Looks like a shark with a fin. But yeah, OX so far, so good. I think the main reason for me wanting to sort of explain what bikepacking is because it's mostly my friends and family that watch this. And I was at a family weekend just gone, and everyone was like, what actually is bikepacking? So I'm hoping what I've shown you today gives you some kind of idea of what it is. I mean, we're by no means experts at this. We're just two guys that go out and really enjoy it. Hopefully in the next video you're going to see my other half, and it's going to be her first bikepacking adventure. So if you enjoyed this one, stick around for that one, because that should be quite entertaining. That's why I bought the two-man tent. So the morning after the night before in the OEX Fox 2 tent, I think it's pretty good. It's nice and spacious, really warm. Yeah, I'd recommend it. And just like that, the tent's gone, the bikes are packed, and that's a night of bikepacking done. How'd you find that, Lou?
Yeah, nice campsite. I like this one. Peel Park. We stayed here probably a few years ago, didn't we? But it's nice. It's a good spot.
We both like this one. So yeah, there we go. I hope that gives you a decent guide to bikepacking from the average bikepackers. We'll see you next time. Cheers, guys. Whee!